Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurulaihan binti Muhammad Zul. Today I will present about database system and information retrieval. My lecturer name is Dr. Rahayu binti Ahmad. Okay, before we start to build the EER diagram, we must read the question carefully and trying to understand it. Okay, after that, based on the question, we must find the entity. For example, here I find the five entity. It is a client, company, delivery, driver, and vehicle. Okay, after that, we must find the attribute for entity. For example, the attribute for client is quotation, and the attribute for company is size of the goods and place of delivery. The attribute for delivery is delivery date, delivery address, address item collected. For the driver is regular driver and part-time driver. Part-time driver is a transmission distance and class of driver license, and for the regular driver is monthly salary and overtime. For the vehicle is vehicle type, purchase date and price. If you see here, I put the color here. If you see the red color, red is meaning the entity and blue is meaning the attribute. Okay, if you see here, this is a diagram where I uh, separate to make sure you can be more understand. For example, I put the delivery for entity and delivery date, delivery address, address item and collected name for the attribute. So you can look and trying to understand this diagram. Actually, this diagram based on the question above. Okay, this is a question. I put the yellow color and underline it. Based on this passage, you can find the relationship, multiplicity, entity, and also attribute. Okay, for example, the system start when a client requests for a quotation for transporting their goods. The company will provide a quotation based on several factors such as the size of the goods and the place of delivery. Okay, here you can see the client. Client is an entity and client ID is an attribute. Request is a relationship between quotation. Size of God and place of delivery is an attribute for quotation. Here you can see the relationship between two entity and the multiplicity is a 1 to 1. Okay, next example is when the customer has agreed with quotation, then the delivery details such as delivery date, delivery address, and address item collected will be taken. The distance between this address will be determined and the price will be calculated based on this figure. When the delivery date is approaching, a vehicle and at least one driver will be identified for delivery. This is the same like the slide, but the difference is it have a three entity here and have a different multiplicity and different relationship. For example, the relationship between delivery and driver is the deliver, and this is one to many. And for the delivery and quotation, the multiplicity is 1 to 1. The relationship is taken. Okay, another example is There are two categories of driver, the regular driver and part-time driver. Part-time drivers are paid according to the transmission distance and class of driver license, while driver will be paid a fixed monthly salary and overtime. Vehicle information such as vehicle type, purchase date and price will be kept on file in each vehicle identified by the registration number of the vehicle. For example, here driver have two entity here. This is a regular and part-time. The attribute for regular is monthly salary and overtime. For the part-time is transmission distance class of driver, and the relationship between driver and vehicle is driver drive, and the multiplicity is one to many and one to one. Okay, this is a mandatory R. Mandatory R. Okay, this is the final diagram of EER diagram. Actually, this diagram is same like the past slide, but I just combine one by one. If you check the slide, you can saw this. Uh, okay, you can try and do your own. Actually, this is the easily to build the diagram if you understand what the question need. Okay, that's all for my present. That's all. Thank you.